the moment you guys have been waiting for. I know it's 6:45, a little bit early. Maybe I should turn the light off just in case. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to WWE 2K16 Universe Mode. So what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be doing a very special draft live. And as you can see, I've got WWE 2K16 booted up here. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're gonna have two rounds. We're gonna have 2 days. We're gonna have a very special event where I will be having a random name generator, and whoever gets in will be a part of either Raw or SmackDown. But here's the thing. We are going to have a brand new version. As you can see, Raw will be having the WWE World Heavyweight title and the Intercontinental Championship. Meanwhile, SmackDown will have the World Heavyweight Championship and the United States Championship. However, here is the thing. The U.S. title will consist of whoever is drafted fourth overall will be the United States champion. But anyways, so if you're wondering, the first 4 picks will be our champions. I split things up for the women's and divas title. That will be a separate thing. But anyways, we have a total of 95 men and 13 women in this draft lottery. Whoever is going to be drafted first, which will go to Raw, will be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and it will be the World Champ for Raw. The second pick will be the World Heavyweight Champion for SmackDown. The third pick will be the Intercontinental Champion, and the fourth pick will be the United States Champion. But I have a thing going on dealing with the U.S. title. If it is Sting, and he is our U.S. champion for SmackDown, it will be switched to the WCW U.S. title. If it's John Cena, it will be switched to his U.S. spinner belt. So without further ado, if you'd like to join in, it is time for some drafting. So as you can see, I got myself a random name generator here, and we're going to have our first pick right now. So this first pick going to Raw will be our WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And the pick going to Raw will be... Hey, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this draft here. The first pick going to Raw, and will go on as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is... Diamond Dallas Page. Diamond Dallas Page will be going to Raw, and he will be our WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So let me exit there and edit our titles as going to Raw, our WWE World Heavyweight Champion is Diamond Dallas Page. unbelievable. Our first pick going to Raw is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion is DDP. But now it is time to find out who will be SmackDown's champion. And of course, being the World Heavyweight Champion. So going to SmackDown. And our World Heavyweight Champion will be Mark Henry. Mark Henry is good. It will be our World Heavyweight Champion. And now let's... Yep. Having a little issues with my controller and all. These controllers are a little bit crazy. But anyways, let's go to our edited calendar here. As you can see, this is our lineup here. We got Raw, we got 3 live house shows. We got SmackDown on Thursday, and we got Saturday night's main event. Now, Saturday night's main event will be a thing where any title that's not seen will be used. So, let's go to our world champion. Let's select Big Gold as our world heavyweight champion is Mark Henry. So there we go. There are our world champions. Now it's time to find out who will be the Intercontinental Champion on Raw. And our Intercontinental Champion in the 3rd pick is the one, Billy Gunn. Billy Gunn starting things off as the Intercontinental Champion. We're going to switch that over soon. But, yep, there it is. Anyways, let's get to our titles. Let's edit here, and here it is. To officially have it. Our Intercontinental Champion is the one, Billy Gunn. And now it's the 4th pick. So whoever is the 4th pick will be the United States Champion. Here we go. Oh my goodness. That's a good pick if I haven't seen it. Going to SmackDown and starting things off as the United States Champion, Victor. Victor is the United States Champion. Now we edit our U.S. Champion. There it is. Now that we got our, we're also going to get rid of the teams. So, we're also going to get rid of the teams. So we don't get confused with anybody. But the Ascensions broke up. We don't have women's tag, sadly. Lucha Dragon Gun and Zone Kiss. But yeah, New Day has to get deleted because there is no I have to get rid of tag divisions. Vacate this. We're gonna vacate the tags. So we know who our four champions are gonna be. So I decided we've already had our first 4 picks. So I decided let's do another one. We are now going to find out who is going to be for Raw the WWE Women's Champion. If I have it on there. Yep, it's going to be the WWE Women's Championship. Okay, so whoever's the pick of 13 women who will be for WWE Women's Champion. And our WWE Women's Champion representing Raw will be unbelievable. It's going to be Emma. Which means Emma will be going to Raw representing as the WWE Women's Champion. It's now time to find out. Let's do some editing here. Emma, who is now going to be on Raw as WWE Women's Champion. Alright, it's now time to find out who will be our Divas Champion and will be going to SmackDown. And our pick is Layla, a former WWE Divas Champion in her own rights. Better fix that, but let's vacate this. WWE Divas Champion Layla, which means Layla will be going to SmackDown. All right, we got our champions down. Now, if you guys are wondering, what about tag teams? Here's what's going to be going on as far as tag teams are concerned. Tag teams around here will be made up. I will have a list of the roster so that we can see, so that we can have whoever gets the pick will get a special event, something like that. But tag teams will be listed by you guys. And every Monday at 6, we are going to have every Monday and Thursday at 6, we are going to have the special event on here. What's up, E? Never mind. As you can see, I'm doing a draft event. And I believe let's get another pick in for Monday Night Raw in the men's division. I do have to point things out. There is 13 women in this roster, so women's roster will be a little bit outnumbered. So whoever gets like the 13th woman, besides the first two that were named, which were Emma and Layla, they will be officially going to SmackDown to even out the playing field. But anyways, let's get back to our men's roster, as we just picked our 4 champions. So let's find out who will be joining the likes of DDP and Billy Gunn in the rankings on Raw. Going to Raw is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. He'll be going to Raw. Going to SmackDown, joining the likes of Mark Henry and Victor will be. Oh my goodness. That's a counter pick if I ever saw it, because going to SmackDown is Triple H, but I'm actually going to be using Triple H 01 because I prefer the long-haired Triple H rather than the actual version Triple H. So get rid of you. That is a counter pick. DX breaking up, but Shawn is somehow joined with Billy Gunn. Anyways, let's get to our 9th overall pick. We're gonna keep it going with men's. Let's see who we got for Raw. Going to Monday Night Raw is a vaudevillain, Simon Gotch. Could be a potential challenger to Billy Gunn in the Intercontinental title. And now going to SmackDown is, oh my goodness, going to SmackDown is Stardust. And before you even started doing the whoa, no, this is Stardust. What's up, Mark? Good to see in the official 2K16 draft that will be only available on Instagram Live. But anyways, enough about that. Stardust is going to SmackDown. Could be in a potential contendership for the U.S. title. Triple H could be in contention for the World Heavyweight title. But anyways, let's get down to business to defeat ourselves with a little bit of Raw picks. Overall 11. Going to Monday Night Raw is Damien Mizdow. Now, before you even say it, why is he not Damien Sandow in here? Well, it's because of the stunt double thing that Miz did. But he's going Raw, and of course, could possibly have a heat of the moment. That could possibly happen. That'll be soon. But anyways, let's get down to our next pick here. Going SmackDown, the Celtic Warrior. This time with a mohawk. Sheamus. Sheamus is going to SmackDown, former World Heavyweight Champion. Also, before we even get started, the one I'm going to be using, as you can see, The Undertaker. As you can see, he's on both shows. I'm actually going to use Undertaker 01 for this one. And the same will be going for Kane, but I'm not so sure about Sting. So if you guys want to see like Sting on here, just let me know and I'll say something. But this is going to be the Kane that I'm going to be using because of the actual mask, because that's what I know about the most. Anyways, Sheamus is going to SmackDown. Who's going to Raw? Raw's just got big. Because going to Monday Night Raw, big match John Cena. Turns out he looks to be #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. We could see a potential matchup between Cena and Billy Gunn. Anyways, see who's gonna counterpick John Cena. Oh, talking about big. He's going to SmackDown. His big sexy Kevin Nash. All right. We are now going to get back to the women's side of things. We are now going to get back to the women's side of things. Let's get started with our next pick. Going Raw. Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella. Oh, potential #1 contender spot. We're going to go up against Emma for WWE Women's Championship. And going to SmackDown. Oh my goodness. Going to SmackDown. I'm surprised to see this. But going to SmackDown, who's Miss Irrelevant in the 2K16 Universe Draft for New Legacy Inc. was Irrelevant Eva Marie. 9th overall Divas title. And we're going to keep it going with the women's here. As going to Raw is one of the most dominating women in this business. Tamina. No one's meaner than Tamina. That would be good. But anyways, counterpick. Tamina. Oh, that's weird. Going SmackDown is Paige. And we're gonna start. We're gonna do another women's pick here. Going Raw. Queen of Hearts. Natalia. Former owner of the name of the Ultimate Fighter Brazil. And now going SmackDown. Oh, that's tough. Nikki's going Raw, but going to SmackDown. He's her sister Brie. Let's check her out at third contention. Third contention to being third contention for the Divas title. Let's now go into our next matchup. We're gonna stick with the women on this. You know what? Actually, we're gonna get back to the men. We have 5 women left, but we're gonna get back to the males list because we have 87 names left. Let's get back to our males. As the next person to be going to Raw will be. Oh, this is a good pick. Unknown, but known now on Monday Night Raw. This is Haku. Or Mang if you want. Or Mang, whatever you'd like to call it. But there you have it. Going Raw, Haku. And now going to SmackDown. Going to SmackDown. He's a bad man. Going to SmackDown is Rikishi. Let's keep it going with the men's now. Your next pick, going to Raw. Bang bang! Going to Monday Night Raw. Cactus Jack. Bang bang! And now going to SmackDown will be Gama Mustafa. If you don't know who this guy is, he, of course, was a part of a faction known as the Nation of Domination. He was in a tag team, but there's no way I could get rid of it. Because there's a second Mark Henry in there. If you probably didn't know, there's actually a second Mark Henry that's blocked from there. So as you can see on the screen, it's probably faded out. It's blurred out, but you can see that there's like a team that features him, D'Lo Brown, Farouk, and The Rock. That hidden one is Mark Henry, because I have to get all members of the Nation. But anyways, let's go to SmackDown. Going to Raw. Ooh. Raw fans will possibly be called sweat hogs, because going to Raw is Ravishing Rick Rude. And now, going to SmackDown will be SmackDown just got themselves a certified G and a bona fide stun. You can't teach that. Going to SmackDown is Enzo Amore. And I believe Sonny Gotch did get drafted into SmackDown as well, as they have completed a rivalry going on, but Aiden English has not been drafted yet. Let's get another pick for Raw. The pick going to Raw goes all the way up to the very top, as we got in the Rose, in the Exotic Express going Monday Night Raw with the Rosebuds, Adam Rose. That's a party like pick for Raw. But going to SmackDown, oh boy, we just had Enzo. But joining Enzo is Big Cass, Colin Cassidy, whatever you'd like to call him. He's now known as Big Bill, and currently a tag team champion in another company. But yeah, he's going to SmackDown, joining Enzo. But who will be going to Raw? That pick will be in now. Oh, we had Big Cass going to Raw. We had Big Cass going to SmackDown. Going to Raw is the Big Show. That's a big pick for Raw. No, well, not as big as Cena, but that's really big. But going to SmackDown, oh, I was not ready for this pick. Like, he wasn't ready for the Rumble when he was ready for getting in the Rumble. Going to SmackDown is Santino Marella, a former New Legacy King of the Ring winner. respect for Raw. Ooh. Now this guy, um, I have much respect for him. He's going Raw, but going Raw, the Year of Worlds. Bray Wyatt. And now let's get started with our next pick. Next pick, and I believe, oh, he broke up, but going to SmackDown is The Miz. Possible contender for the United States title. Okay, let's get started. Our next pick going to Raw. Ooh. Now, man, most of you probably don't know who this guy is. This guy is Mikey Whipwreck. He's a former ECW World Heavyweight Champion. He's going Raw. Going SmackDown. Oh, the cover star of this game. And of course, is all Stone Cold. But the question is, which one should I go for? This version. And it could be anyone, but he's going SmackDown. As it was the Miz going to Raw? Oh no, it was Mikey going to Raw. Okay, next pick. Initiate now. Oh, that's good pick. That pick was not water. It was not the bread. It's just me. Going to Raw. Booker T. Booker T going to Monday Night Raw. Who's going to be joining Thursday Night SmackDown? Oh man! He's a gamer. He's also a streamer. But he's part of the New Day. Going to SmackDown is Xavier Woods. And while I'm at it, I will also get rid of the New Day team because they are not my tag team champions. Now all teams have been deleted. Xavier Woods, you are going to SmackDown. Maybe possible contendership, or maybe even the US, maybe the World Heavyweight title, maybe even join a tag team. Okay, let's get started with our next pick. Going to Raw. Ooh, going to Raw is the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. That's really a big pick. You're Bulgarian. Then going to SmackDown. Ooh. You trust SmackDown after this pick? Going to SmackDown is Jake the Snake Roberts. Going to SmackDown is Jake the Snake Roberts. I believe we're about to ready to make our female list more noticeable. We're actually gonna get our 5 names down. We're actually gonna get our 4th name down. So, who will be the next woman to join Raw? Going to Raw is is Alicia Fox. She might go ape. Sorry if anyone. She might go crazy. But yeah, Alicia Fox going to Raw. And now going to SmackDown. Going to, oh my gosh. That's crazy pick after crazy pick, is what I gotta say. Because we went from Alicia Fox to Stephanie McMahon. Oh my gosh. So, we are actually going to have the women's pick be with. The women's pick will be going to Raw to outnumber the women. So, we are going to make that pick. So, this person going to Raw will be the third to last pick in the women's. And here it is. Going to Monday Night Raw is Summer Rae. And going to SmackDown will be Cameron, which means going to Raw, I believe, the last woman on this list, I believe, is Naomi. I believe it's Naomi. That's the last one. So Cameron is gonna go to Raw. Cameron's going to SmackDown, and then the final pick, which of course will be Naomi, and that will be our final pick in the women's division. So our women's division has been set. It's 7-3 for the women. Naomi is the last. She is officially known as Miss Irrelevant. So all of our women have been set. Congratulations to all these women that made it into their respective brands. Which means this next pick will be going to SmackDown. So going to SmackDown will be going to SmackDown, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And I accidentally went and jumped the gun, but going to Raw, Big E. And next pick going to SmackDown will be a guy who knows where the brand of SmackDown is more amazed. Going to SmackDown is the rated R superstar, Edge. Going to Raw. Ooh, if Slip was in this live stream, he would be so excited. Because going to Monday Night Raw is Tyson Kidd. I can find him. Here it is. Going to Raw is Tyson Kidd. Good job, Slip. If you get noticed in the chat, your favorite guy is going to Raw. And now, going to SmackDown. Ooh, going to SmackDown. Sheet masks are out all the time. On SmackDown, it's Eric Rowan. Going Raw is. Oh, going Raw is Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin. When he looked like a badass. Now he just looks like a fuckface. Sorry for the language if you. But anyways, next pick going SmackDown. Well, SmackDown is definitely going to be saying, "What's up? It's going to SmackDown. It's our truth." Woo, ninth for the U.S. title. Pretty good. Anyways, going to Raw will be. Oh, what a pick! It's the cover star of WWE 2K14, The Rock. But the question is, which one do I want to use? They're both at the same. I'll just go stick with the current. Nah, I'll just go with The Rock at 3. Then we'll do the. We'll do 15. Actually, do 17. But going to Raw is The Rock, which normally he says that you would lay it, the smack it down. We're going to use this one. We're actually going to use this one instead of the current one because the current one is more meh. Anyways, going to SmackDown. From The Rock to Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, going to be affiliated the Boomerang. Ken Shamrock, the world's most dangerous man, going to SmackDown. Might run into Austin. Anyways, going to Raw is William Regal. Sorry about the scrolling. Still having controller issues. Yeah, going to Raw, I believe. Yeah, going to Raw is that chap from Blackpool, England, William Regal, former Intercontinental, multiple-time European. I'm thinking to myself, if William Regal ever wins the Intercontinental title, I think he might keep it. If he was drafted to Raw or SmackDown, he would have I would have definitely put him as the European champion. But anyways, let's get our next pick to SmackDown. Everyone loves to sing a song, which he now has back. Going to SmackDown is Sami Zayn. Ooh, 10th in the rank in the World Champions. All right. Next pick. Going to Raw. Oh boy. Good thing we are not changing it to either the spinner or the WCW US. Because I'm going to make this one not the active one. Because going to Raw, I will set it up as this one, Going to Raw is the man called Sting. Duel, literally. If you have never seen the 2K15 Universe mode from New Legacy Inc., Duel, who was general manager at the time, did not like Sting when he was the United States champion. He wanted to get that strap off of him way back. And now it's not going to happen because Duel's not here, and this is a different universe mode. Sting is staying on Raw, but he's not going to be the U.S. champion. But going to SmackDown to counterpick Sting, some might say better than perfect. Going to SmackDown as a former Intercontinental Champion, now looking to maybe gain a chance to get the U.S. title, Curtis Axel. And we're going to check the list here. We got 56 names left here. This next one is going to be going to Raw. The last pick that will get the Mr. Irrelevant pick will be SmackDown. Going to Raw will be SmackDown may have Sami Zayn, but Raw will have Kevin Owens. Possible contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, who is going to be going to SmackDown? That person being General Adnan. Iraqi cult. This guy made me crazy. But let's not get into that. Let's get into our next pick, which, by the way, will be Raw getting Heath Slater. That's a shocking pick here. Heath Slater is going to Raw. I'd be surprised to see if Heath Slater could have a chance at beating DDP and becoming the WWE champion. That'd be crazy. Anyways, go on SmackDown. Our default WWE World Heavyweight and default United States champion going to SmackDown is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to SmackDown. Unbelievable. He didn't sell out, he bought in to SmackDown. Might have a little bit of thing dealing with, well, it might be in cahoots with the Authority. Because, let's face it, we got Seth Rollins, we got Triple H, we got Stephanie McMahon. Anything could happen in this universe. It could be run by the Authority. But, let's go to our next pick. Let's go to our next pick to Raw. Our next pick to Raw. Oh, hello. Look, everyone. It's Tyler. He's going to Raw. Tyler Breeze. Going to Raw. Former NXT Tag Champion. Former contender for the NXT title as well. But he's going to Raw for this universe mode. He currently also is the left, right champion. No one can beat him. And trust me when I say yes, no one. And I mean no one can beat him. no one could beat Tyler Breeze when it comes to the left right title. But going to SmackDown is the total package. Lex Luger. Who is possible contendership for the World Heavyweight title. Let's see who's going to Raw. Going to Raw is the Puerto Rican sensation, Savio Vega. And going to SmackDown. Oh boy. Rollins is going to Raw. Rollins is going to SmackDown. So isn't this guy. The lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose. U.S. title, Intercontinental title, you name it. Oh, third in contention for the World Heavyweight title. Going to Raw is Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Sorry if I'm speed running this. I'm trying to get this all done so that I can get started on Monday at 6 to begin the day. Also, before you even say anything, we will be starting in the May area. So we'll have a week done. We're actually going to have a week done. Plus, we're going to have a lot of other things. We're actually going to start on the May area. And we're going to have Payback as our first pay-per-view. Following up with Money in the Bank. Then Battleground. Following up with SummerSlam, Night of Champions, Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, TLC. The only thing that's going to be this a little bit different is when we hit into January. When we still have the Royal Rumble, we're going to be having Elimination Chamber instead of Fastlane, and then we're going to end things off at WrestleMania. Once WrestleMania hits, we will be done with 2K16 Universe mode. But anyways, we just got our next pick to Raw. Who's going to SmackDown? Oh! I'd say SmackDown's got a really big pick. Maybe even bigger than the Big Show. You may think this guy's like big, but SmackDown just got theirself a giant. Andre the Giant. Ooh, sixth in contention for the World Heavyweight Championship. But going to SmackDown is the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. But going into Raw is the Swiss Superman, Cesaro. Fifth in contention for the Intercontinental title. And let's get some SmackDown picks in right now. SmackDown. It's going to be a big lucha thing here. Going to SmackDown is the Lucha Dragon Kalisto. And I may have to speed run this very soon. But we have 44 names left. Let's just get our next pick for Raw, which is Daniel Bryan Daniel Bryan is going to Raw. Sixth in contention for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Here is our next pick, going to SmackDown. Going to SmackDown is another big pick, but not bigger than Andre. One of John Blood's favorite big boys. Bam! Bam! Bigelow! Let's see who's going to Raw. XPAC! X-Pac going to Raw! And I'm actually going to speed run this because what I've got, where I have the name generation, it's literally at 15. So I'm going to speed run this. Going to SmackDown. Christian! Going to Raw. Chris Jericho! Going to SmackDown. Oh, here comes the pig! Brock Lesnar! Who, by the way, is our current Blaze 316 2K World Champion. But anyways, go to Raw. Bad news Barry. I'm afraid we get some bad news going to Raw. Going to SmackDown. Shane McMahon. Oh my gosh. Shane McMahon's going to SmackDown. Joining up with Stephanie. Could be the alliance here. Go to Raw. Fandango. No one loves it when they dance. They're currently in equals. Goes SmackDown. Gold dust. We're currently equal at 55 here. We have 34 names left. Let's go next. Picks to Raw. Oh my! That's a huge pick. Going to Monday Night Raw is Vince McMahon. And not even close to being in contention for the WWE World Heavyweight title. We're going to SmackDown. Bo Dallas. Go to Raw. Adrian Neville. Or Neville in this game. Former NXT champion. Go to SmackDown. Hideo Itami. Go to Raw. Luke Harper. Yeah. Going to SmackDown. Jack Swagger. We had Jake Roberts. Going to SmackDown. Jack Swagger. Go to Raw. D'Lo Brown. You looking at the real deal now. Rob's got the real deal. Go to SmackDown. Kofi Kingston. Possible contention? Oh, close to being close in rankings for the World Heavyweight title. Anyways, go to Raw. Dolph Ziggler. SmackDown. Then it's your boy, Ric Flair. Good pick. Go Raw. Sergeant Slaughter. 10. Hunt. We already had General Adnan go to SmackDown. So there won't be any Iraq versus USA. We're going SmackDown. Kane! And of course, we're going to use this Kane over current Kane because this Kane with the mask, much better. But anyways, going to Raw. Sting Cara! Going to SmackDown is Mr. No Days Off, Darren Young. He only takes Thursdays off. Wait, did I see her go to Raw? Oh, never mind. Going to SmackDown, taking Mondays off is Darren Young. How much we got? We got 20 games left. 20 games left here. Names that we haven't seen. We haven't seen Roman Reigns, Undertaker, Batista, Randy Orton. So who's next? Going to Raw. Ooh! Going to Raw is the Animal, Batista. Going to SmackDown is Finley. His mullet. Going to Raw. Brothers of Destruction are going to Raw, I think. But going to Raw is the Undertaker. Let's check Kane. Kane's going to Smith. Okay. So, very split up. Sorry about that. Anyways, go to SmackDown. Finn Balor. Don't. Again, sorry about the scrolling. Because I'm having a little bit of entire randomized. Anyways, he's going to SmackDown. He's going to SmackDown. We got someone who knows how to face their inner demons. Going to SmackDown. Finn Balor. Going to Raw, though. Ooh! The third generation superstar. Randy Orton. Going to Raw. Going to SmackDown. Colonel Mustafa, which means both General Adnan and Colonel Mustafa will be on the same show. There might be Iraqi talk saying that Iraq's #1 and USA can literally get spitted on. But anyways, going to Raw. Oh boy. Going to Raw. This Loose Cannon. Ryan Pillman. Going to SmackDown. Oh no. Going to SmackDown. It's Roman Reigns. He's not. Oh, good. He's not #1 contender for the world title. That would be so bad. Anyways, going to Raw. Oh! It's Jimmy Uso! Go to Raw. Jay is still on the board. And next on SmackDown is Aiden English. I believe joining Simon Gotch in SmackDown. Yeah, going to SmackDown. Aiden English. I believe, if I'm right, Simon Gotch is on Raw. Split up, okay. Go to Raw. Oh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. Go to Raw. Former 3-time heavyweight champ. Oh, could have a chance to get for the Intercontinental Championship. Anyways, let's get to our next pick to SmackDown. I believe here Jimmy Jay is getting split up with his brother. He's going to SmackDown. Going to Raw. Titus O'Neil. Going to SmackDown. Oh, shoot. Going to SmackDown. Right hard. We're going to randomize his gear. Going to Raw. Zack Ryder. All the way down in the list. He's going to Raw. As we check the list, we have 5 names left. Wait, did I have? It was Bret Hart. Going to SmackDown, going Raw with Zack Ryder. Yeah, Zack Ryder's going to Raw. Going to SmackDown. Damn! Sorry for that language, but I definitely had to say that because going to SmackDown. Oh yeah, going to SmackDown. Farouk. Might have a little bit. Oh shoot, never mind. Oh, with Tama though. I think Tama though. And The Rock. But anyways, going to Raw is Connor. As Victor, who is the U.S. champion on SmackDown. Connor will be on Raw. So the Ascension will not be a thing. And now going to SmackDown. One of the greatest champions in SmackDown history, John Bradshaw Layfield. And now this is the pick. Whoever gets drafted to Raw will be it. Going to Raw is the British Bulldog. British Bulldog is going to Raw, which means the final pick and Mr. Irrelevant in this draft is Ryback. So there we go. Everything has been set up. The stakes have never been higher. This is Cody Williams. Thank you for joining me in the Universe Mode draft. But now that we know that about our rosters, It's up to you guys to find out who you would like to see in the rankings for tag teams. If you have a tag team in mind, I will place something in my story. The universe mode has officially begun.